Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's program. We're so excited that you're able to join us for the program. And this is the South Central Texas CFC Zone 19 Combined Federal Award Champion Awards. We're here to recognize and celebrate the success and excellence of every person and organization that contributed to raising money and securing volunteer hours for charities during the 2021 CFC. Now, before we begin, just like to introduce myself. My name is Bruce Markowitz, and I will be your co-host for today's program. And before we begin, there are just a few pre-conference notes that I would like to take care of. First of all, we do ask that you keep your webcams and your microphones muted and off throughout the course of today's program. We want to keep those for our presenters and to make sure that we can focus on the award recipients. So with that also, I did want to let you know that please use the chat feature and the chat emoji feature to send congratulations to those people who so richly deserve your acknowledgements. So with that, let's get started here. We do have a lineup. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I just want to make sure that we cover off on the lineup for today's program. We have a packed full hour of awards that we'd like to give out. And so with that, again, we encourage you to use the chat feature and to contribute your congratulations. So with that, I'd like to now introduce your host for the program for today, the chair of the 2021 CFC Zone 19 Local Coordinating Committee and Executive Director of the Alamo Federal Executive Board, Mr. Marcus Forte. Marcus, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Bruce. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Welcome you all. So good morning. My name is Marcus Forte. I'm honored to be your host today for this program. Before we get started, I would like to acknowledge individuals and organizations that made 2021 a spectacular fundraising year. Let's look over the overall success we achieved from our combined efforts in 2021. You and your colleagues in the South Central Texas Zone, Zone 19, contributed to more than $1 million, amazing, to charities in monetary pledges, volunteer hours, and exceeding last year's giving. In fact, we had nearly 800% increase in volunteer hours. That was dear to my heart. I love giving back. And 9% increase in total numbers of donors, and the average pledge was $658, and local charities received nearly 40% of all pledges. So for our first set of awards, we honor the entire 2021 CFC campaign team. To the more than 350 of individuals who demonstrated outstanding service and support to the 2021 South Central Texas Zone 19 Combined Federal Campaign, I present a CFC Zone 19 Certificate of Appreciation. Every 2021 CFC South Central Campaign team member will receive this certificate, suitable for framing. We will scroll through the recipients over the next several slides. Look for your name or someone you recognize and join me in congratulating them with a message or an emoji in the group chat. In addition to the certificate of appreciation, each recipient will receive a letter of accommodation that they can forward to their direct report. This letter is just another token of our appreciation for your success and excellence. Again, there were more than 350 individuals who demonstrated their commitment to giving back to their communities and charities that they serve. These recipients have shown a commitment to their community, and we honor them for their efforts in the 2021 campaign. It is their drive, their passion that helped make this year's campaign a successful year. Again, if you see recognize a name that you know, post a message or an emoji in the chat and congratulate yourself and your team. What amazing demonstrations of commitments to the community that we serve.
And I just want to go back a little bit. We did jump, and I want to make sure we acknowledge everyone, Marcus. So if you'll bear with me 1 second.
Yes, sir.
There was a slide here that jumped quickly, so I want to make sure that we bring it up before we move on, so everybody has a chance to see those who are being acknowledged.
And again, thank you all for your time, your support, and dedication. Giving back is a very, very important charge that I have. And as an executive director here at the Alamo Federal Executive Board, giving back to our community and more so than anything, us as federal employees, giving back is something we need to do in our community. On behalf of the CFC Zone 19, we thank you for your appreciation and all that you have done. Look for your certificate of appreciation and letter of accommodations that will be emailed to you this week. So now we want to recognize some individuals and some organizations that have excelled in multiple categories and acknowledge and celebrate their unique special contributions to success for this year's campaign. Our first award is the Mission Support Award. This award is presented to a unit or individual within an agency who's provided outstanding support to their CFC campaign team in recognition for increasing awareness of the CFC and supporting education and outreach throughout the potential donors about about the benefits of the CFC. We acknowledge these recipients. The first one is going to be the Public Affairs Office from the 502nd Air Base Wing. Next, Public Affairs Office from Brooke Army Medical Center. Human Resource Department, U.S. Army North. An amazing lady, Miss Karen Rudolph, Director of Staff, 502nd Air Base Wing. Way to go, Miss Karen.
Well, congratulations to all of those who have achieved this award. And with that, we'd now like to move on to take a look at some of our charity awards. And right now, we'd like to talk a little bit more about the Charity Changemaker Award. Now, this award is presented to the 4 CFC-approved charities for exemplary planning and execution of the 2021 CFC, and the theme, Be the Face of Change. They will be honored throughout this program for increasing awareness of the charity's participation in CFC, educating potential donors on the impact of donating money and volunteering time, and facilitating efficient planning and outreach to potential donors to maximize their giving charity. So with that, I'd like to introduce our first recipient today of the Charity Changemaker Award, Austin Pets Alive. And to join us from that organization is Miss Hannah Hortzman. Hannah, hi, how are you?
Hi, everybody. I'm well, thank you. Thank you so much for having us here today. I just want to say on behalf of the organization, Austin Pets Alive is honored to receive this award. As we continue to navigate life in a pandemic, it is comforting to have some constants, and CFC is one of those constants for us. And we are grateful to be able to participate and appreciative of those that choose to support our mission, and just love being a part of such a great cause among all of these other amazing causes. Thank you so much, everybody.
Well, congratulations, Hannah, and congratulations to the Austin Pets Alive organization. Thank you very much for joining us today. So with that, let's turn it back over to Marcus, who's going to go on to our next award. Marcus.
Thank you, Mr. Bruce. Our next award is the Star Award. This award is presented to CFC campaign team workers, key workers who inspire others with their positive attitude, winning spirit, and exemplary efforts to increase donations to charities through the South Central Texas CFC. Here are the recipients of the Star Awards. Ms. Joanna Foy, Department of Veterans Affairs. Border Patrol Agent, Guzman, U.S. Customs and Border Protection. Ms. Hippolyte, Department of Veterans Affairs. Ms. Dana Lockridge, U.S. Army North. Border Patrol Agent, Carolina Machado, U.S. Customs and Border Protection. Border Patrol Agent, Carlos Pantoya, U.S. Customs and Border Protection. Ms. Felicia Smith, Immigrations and Custom Enforcement.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Marcus, for that, and congratulations to all of our Star Award recipients. Now, as we announced earlier, there will be a total of 4 Charity Changemaker Awards presented today. We have already honored the Austin Pets Alive organization. So what we'd like to do now is present our next award. And that award, and I'm proud to say, the second recipient of our Charity Changemaker Award goes to Guide Dogs of Texas. And accepting on behalf of the Guide Dogs of Texas is Dr. Carol Ann Tonner, Director of Development. Dr. Tonner, congratulations.
Hi there, good morning, everyone, and thank you so much. I'm Dr. Carol Anton. I'm Director of Development, Guide Dogs of Texas. I greet you from San Antonio, Texas, although we serve clients all throughout Texas. And we so appreciate your continued support. My peer fellow recipient said it so well. In our world of COVID, we've had some of our other donors ebb and flow. So it's been so key and so important for the consistency of our CFC support. So we thank you so much. We work with the blind community, 17 and older, and we actually train and breed guide dogs and place them with clients throughout Texas. We offer freedom, mobility, and your donation dollars help to give our clients that mobility, freedom, and independence. Thank you so much.
Well, congratulations, Dr. Ton, and to the Guide Dogs of Texas. Thank you all so much. And with that, I'd like to turn it back over to your host, who's going to talk a little bit more about our next award. Marcus.
Thank you again, Mr. Bruce. And again, congratulations to the Guide Dogs of Texas. So the next one is going to be our Volunteer Award. This is given to the 2021 CFC campaign team, project officers, and campaign managers who best exhibit the spirit of the South Central CFC. Through their active outreach and engagement support, positive attitudes, and dedication to success of the 2021 combined federal campaign. Let's get moving. This is the acknowledgement for the Volunteer Award recipients. First, Lieutenant Colonel Paul Harad, 502nd Air Base Wing. Next, Major Wanda Jimenez, 59th Medical Group. Ms. Martinez, U.S. Customs, Border and Protection. Ms. Kia Olashika, Department of Veterans Affairs. Captain Ruben Rodriguez, Air Education and Training Command. Master Sergeant Michael Simmons, 16th Air Force. Colonel Walter Sorensen, Air Force Material Command. Ms. Kimberly Webster, Department of Veterans Affairs.
Thank you very much, Marcus, and congratulations to all of those volunteer award recipients. So right now, we'd like to continue the program. And we are going to now talk a little bit more about our next third recipient of the Charity Changemaker Award. Each recipient will receive, my apologies, each recipient will receive, recipients will receive an award certificate. So joining Austin Pets Alive and the Guard Dogs of Texas, the third recipient, I've already given it away a little bit, for the Charity Changemaker Award is the San Antonio Food Bank. And accepting on behalf of the San Antonio Food Bank is Aniza Lopez, Philanthropy Manager. Aniza, welcome.
Thank you. Good morning. On behalf of the San Antonio Food Bank, we are incredibly humbled to be recognized among such outstanding organizations. Thank you, truly thank you for your trust in our mission and your unwavering support. Together we are fighting hunger and feeding hope one day at a time. It's a true honor to serve our community alongside you.
Aniza, thank you so much, and thank you for all the great work that you're doing. And congratulations on receiving this award. So now let's move on to our next award. And with that, I turn it back over to Marcus for the Changemaker Awards. Marcus.
Hey, Mr. Bruce, thank you again. And thank you, Ms. Aniza. I will take a quick pause to say amazing opportunity that myself and my organization, the Alamo Federal Executive Board, we spent some time at the San Antonio Food Bank as federal employees giving back, and amazing, amazing opportunity and amazing time. So again, Ms. Aniza, thank you for what you do for our community. And again, if anything that we can do to support you, please let us know. So based on the final campaign, alrighty, let's talk about this. So our next award is going to be the Changemaker Award. And so with this, based on the final campaign giving results, here is where we recognized agencies and organizations for exemplary service through the South Central Texas Zone performance and rank for their individual performance within their organization and for their exemplary planning execution of the 2021 campaign. And the theme, be the face of change. All of these criteria will be combined and will be honored, and we will honor agencies and their organizations as platinum, gold, silver, and bronze change makers. First, Bruce, let's recognize agencies and organizations for their outstanding achievement in rank and performance, and then we'll announce the bronze, silver, gold, and platinum change maker awards. Exciting times.
Great, Marcus, absolutely, and thank you very much. So let's do that. Let's move on and talk a little bit more about those organizations. So congratulations to these agencies and the organizations for leading the zone in total value of monetary pledges and volunteer hours. We had a total of 150 agencies participating in the 2021 CFC in South Central Texas. The top 50 agencies secured 95% of the total zone, giving over $1 million. So join me in congratulating these agencies. And we ask that you place a message or an emoji in the chat if your agency is in the top 50. And I'll give you a minute or so to kind of review all of the recipients. So again, congratulations to these agencies. Now, in fact, congratulations are in order for the top 25 agencies. They contributed 85% to the total zone giving in 2021. That's nearly $900,000. Emojis to all. And again, I'll give you a minute to be able to review all of the recipients. And these agencies are front runners for the Platinum, Gold, Bronze, and Silver Changemaker Awards. Thank you for these three agencies for contributing over 40% of total giving in South Central Texas. That's the Air Education and Training Command, Customs and Border Patrol, and the Department of Veterans Affairs. Again, thank you all very much and congratulations. And a special recognition to these two agencies and their donors. This is the first time donors from these two agencies contributed to the combined federal campaign. So again, congratulations to the Air Force Element U.S. Strategic Command and the U.S. Trustee Program. Now, in addition to rank, the second major criteria for the Changemaker Award is performance. What agencies led in the zone in increasing the number of donations and pledges in their organization? This criteria allows small and large agencies to be recognized for their contributions to the 2021 South Central Texas CFC. Congratulations to these agencies for performance. They achieved the highest dollar growth in total donations. So please send them a message and emoji in the chat. I know they all look forward to it. And now look at this. These agencies achieved the greatest percent growth in total donation. So again, congratulations, and let them know how proud you are of them through the chat. Now, of course, campaign regulations do not allow us to show the exact numbers, but these agencies achieved the greatest growth in the total number of persons pledging through CFC in South Central Texas. That's the Customs and Border Protection, Citizenship and Immigration Services, Air Education and Training Command, Federal Annuitant, and the Air Combat Command. Again, congratulations to all. And these agencies that achieved the greatest percent of growth in total donors to the combined federal campaign in South Central Texas. And I'll give you a minute to look these over. So with that, congratulations to all of those in the rank and performance. And I will now turn it back over to Marcus, who will take us through our next set of awards. So with that, Marcus, it's all yours.
All righty, Mr. Bruce, thank you again. Thank you all again, the change makers. Regardless of what category you're in, you have made a difference. And if I've talked to you and or your agency heads face-to-face or via phone, you've heard the same story. It's about us making a difference, one person, one thing, one volunteering event at a time. So again, thank you for being change makers and thank you for supporting these efforts. And so now we're ready to announce the Changemaker Awards winners with the bronze, silver, and bronze, silver, gold, and platinum awards. As a reminder, these are agencies and organizations that are being recognized for the best overall success and excellence in exemplary zone performance and rank performance within their organization, in their exemplary planning and execution of the 2021 CFC. And the theme, again, be the face of change. The South Central Texas Zone 19 Changemaker Bronze Award is presented to Executive Office for U.S. Attorney, Offices of the U.S. Attorneys, and Department of Veterans Affairs. Congratulations. The next is going to be the South Central Changemaker Silver Award, and that is presented to Air Combat Command, Army Futures Command, Defense Health Agency, and the U.S. Army Training and Doctorate Command. Congratulations to you all. The next is going to be the South Central Changemaker Gold Awards, and this is going to be presented to the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, the U.S. Marshal Service, and the highest Changemaker honor, the South Central Texas Zone 19 Changemaker Platinum Award, is presented to Air Education and Training Command and U.S. Customs and Border Protection. Amazing job, everyone. Thank you for what you do, and thank you for what you've done.
Great. Marcus, thank you very, very much, and congratulations to all of those recipients of the Changemaker Award recipients. Fantastic job. Now, before we present our final awards for today, the Leadership and Chairpersons Award, let's recognize the fourth and final charity for the Changemaker, for the Charity Changemaker Award recipient. Joining Austin Pets Alive, Guide Dogs of Texas, and San Antonio Food Bank, our fourth Charity Changemaker Award goes to the Children's Shelter. And now accepting on behalf of the Children's Shelter is Michael Bennett, Interim Chief Resource Officer. Michael, congratulations and welcome.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you very much for adding us to the list of charities that you've already heard from. We're very appreciative for the recognition, and everybody at the Children's Shelter wants to add on to what's just been said. We thank all the donors, but we especially want to thank the teams that put the CFC campaign together each year. I've been in this for 46 years, and the CFC would not be successful without the kind of teamwork that you all display every year. So thank you on behalf of the Children's Shelter and all of the other agencies involved. We really appreciate your support.
Thank you, Michael. Congratulations. And again, thank you very much and congratulations to the Children's Shelter. So as we move on, I would like to now turn it back over to Marcus Forte for our next set of awards. Marcus, it's all yours.
All righty, Mr. Bruce, thank you again. And thank you again to the Children's Shelter. Again, if there's anything that I and or my organization can do for you all, please reach out. Children is a huge passion of mine. And again, the Federal Executive Board here in the Alamo will support and do whatever we can to support these agencies, the leadership in your charities in any manner that we possibly can. So again, congratulations to you. And so as we move on, we're going to move on to the South Central Zone 19 Leadership Award. The Leadership Award is presented to an agency or organization leader who's demonstrated exemplary leadership by advocating on behalf of the combined federal campaign within their own agency and again across agencies within their zone. These recipients inspire potential donors to give money and volunteer time through the CFC, shared their personal stories about the importance of charity, and did not hesitate to educate potential donors about why giving through the CFC money and time is so critical and so important. The 2021 recipients of the South Central Texas Zone 19 Leadership Awards are Acting Deputy Patrol Agent in Charge, Mr. Peter Ayala, U.S. Customs and Border Protection, Laredo Patrol Sector. Mr. Thomas Billington III, U.S. Postal Service. A young man that I was pleased to meet and grow in a partnership with is Mr. Jose Correa Sr., 2021 Zone 19 CFC Honorary Chair. Thank you again for your time and service. Field Office Director, San Antonio Field Office, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Brigadier General Lisa Craig, Deputy Commander, Air Force Recruiting Service. Patrol Agent in Charge, Jamie Friero, U.S. Customs and Border Protection, Laredo Border Patrol Sector. Chief Matthew J. Hudak, another 2021 Zone 19 CFC Honorary Chair. Chief Patrol Agent, U.S. Customs and Border Protection, Laredo Border Patrol Sector. Brigadier General Caroline Miller, 2021 Zone 19 CFC Honorary Chair. Again, ma'am, thank you for your service. Commander, 502nd Air Base Wings, Joint Base San Antonio. Another amazing lady. If you have not met her, you need to find out where she is. She's amazing. Miss Yulika Morales Morero, 2021 Zone 19 Honorary Chair. Again, thank you for your time and dedication to the campaign. Field Office Director, San Antonio Field Office, U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Truly appreciate you, ma'am. Deputy Patrol Agent in Charge, Justin Needham. Thank you, sir. U.S. Customs Borders Protection, Laredo Border Patrol Sector. And another amazing lady, every time I see her face, every time I see a picture, I smile, Miss Marshall Susan Parmelo, U.S. Marshal, Western District of Texas. Again, ma'am, thank you for your unwavering support and time and dedication. I truly appreciate you. Miss Rachel Pettis, Department of Veterans Affairs, Central Office, Austin, Financial Management Services. Ms. Rachel, thank you for your time. Mr. Joseph P. Scalero, thank you for your support. Thank you for your vision. Thank you for all you've done for the campaign. 2021 Zone 19 Honorary Chair, San Antonio Services Branch Manager, Federal Staffing Center, Office of Personnel Management. Again, thank you. All righty. So it looks like our final set of awards is the Chairperson's Award. I can speak and I have a script in front of me, but I will go off script really quick, and the folks online are probably saying, no, Marcus, don't do this. But I sat in this seat April of last year as the campaign was just kicking off, not knowing anyone, not knowing anything about the job. And I got out on the streets, meeting these agency heads, meeting these individuals who are leaders in our community, and near one of them said, no, Marcus, we will support you and do everything we can to make the campaign a success. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you, and I will get back on script. As the chair of the local federal coordinating committee, the LFCC, and the executive director for the Alamo Federal Executive Board, I had to rely on all 350 campaign team managers and scores of agency heads and other leaders to commit and follow through on their support of the 2021 CFC campaign. There are a few individuals that I want to recognize for their support and commitment by giving their time, talent, resources to the combined federal campaign, and their unselfish contributions were critical to the success for this year. In fact, I can't say this more than anything. I could not have done it without you. Period. I can speak on it. I'm kind of getting a little emotional here because some of the folks who know me on the call know how passionate I am about giving back to our community. And these individuals gave their time and their positions that they held to make a difference in our community. So again, for these individuals, I want to say thank you. I will get back on script again. And so I am forever grateful for those recipients of the Chairperson's Awards and for their demonstration for leadership of the 2021 campaign and their agency's support throughout the zone. The 2021 Chairperson's Awards go to Patrol Agent in Charge, Mr. Jamie Ferrero, U.S. Customs and Border Protections, Laredo Border Patrol Sector. Sir, thank you again for your time. Thank you for what you do day in and day out, and thank you for supporting these efforts. Brigadier General Caroline Miller, 2021 Zone 19 CFC Honorary Chair, Commander, 502nd Air Base Wing. Ma'am, thank you for your time. Thank you for your heartfelt support, and thank you for all that you do for JPSA. Look at that smile. Miss Marshall Susan Parmelo, U.S. Marshal, Western District of Texas. Ma'am, thank you again for your time. I know how busy you are. You told me your footprint in the state of Texas, and for you to give your time, effort, and support to the campaign and to me, I can never be grateful enough. So again, ma'am, thank you for all that you do. Lieutenant General Marshall B. Webb, Commander, Air Education and Training Command. Sir, and anyone that's in your command, under your command from AETC, thank you for your support. Thank you for continuing supporting these efforts, and thank you for all that you do. Congratulations to all of the award winners. I would now like to introduce to you the star behind all of it. So when you pull back the curtain, and I think it was The Wizard of Oz or one of the movies, there's little monkeys hitting drums. This is not a little monkey hitting a drum. This is someone who is behind the scenes, who is working at high levels to ensure that not only the charities, not only the campaign managers, not only the campaign organizers, he makes sure that I, Marcus Forte, does the job that I'm supposed to do. So I would like to introduce you to Mr. Anthony, AKA Tony, Mr. Tony as he wants to be called, D. Cristofaro. He is the Deputy Director and Senior Compliance Officer of the Office of the Combined Federal Campaign at the Office of Personnel Management, OPM. Mr. Tony's office oversees the CFC in the United States, so the whole US and around the globe. So over to you, Mr. Tony.
Marcus, thank you. I wish my mother could have been here to hear that introduction. I appreciate it. But if there wasn't something that was driven home in today's event, it's that this is not a campaign of any one individual. This is a campaign that takes a lot of people to organize it, a lot of people to give, and then a lot of people at the charity end to deliver the services. So I want to say thank you, but I want to say it in a way to ask you to think about things. Because I think the other piece of today's event is, I don't want you to think that charitable giving is something that federal employees do once a year and then the CFC shuts down. I've often said, government employees don't get into this, whether it's the Air Force or the Marshal Service or OPM or anything else. We don't get into it for the stock options. And I think I was very appreciative to hear what the charities had to say. But whether you're a campaign organizer, a campaign worker, or a campaign donor, I'd ask you two questions as you go through 2022. And number one is, what are you thankful for? What is it that really gives you a sense of gratitude? And what are you going to do to respond to that? And I think that for so many of us, we use the phrase "give back" because we've received so much, and or we've heard the phrase "play it forward." So on behalf of all that you've given and all that you will give, I thank you, and I want you to also contemplate not only what I'm grateful for, all the work that you've done, but what we're going to do about it. And that's just continue to get better, continue to serve more people, and continue to do a better job. So it's been very inspiring for me to hear about the breadth and scope of the work that was done this year in South Central Texas. And I look forward to hearing more about it in the future. Marcus, thank you very much. And thanks to all of you.
Thank you, Mr. Tony. And so as we close, this is the part where it's been a couple of weeks of us putting this together. And I've been told not to cry, not to make it too long so everybody can go back to their normal jobs. But this is where I get to go off script again and just say thank you. I am extremely honored to serve in two roles and two capacities for this campaign as the chair of the CFC campaign this year, in addition to my day job, which is executive director of the Alamo Federal Executive Board. If you don't know about the Federal Executive Board, please Google, please go to our website, please go to our Facebook page to learn more. My job, our job is to support the agencies and the individuals in the San Antonio, Austin, Corpus area. And literally, I said this to several agency heads. I say it today. Maybe some of the people on the call may not agree with this, but some of your agencies' footprints don't match mine. My job is to still support you wherever we can. And that is my passion about it. That's my vision. And again, however we as the Federal Executive Board can make that happen, please let me know. I would like to say a couple of parting words to say thank you, one, to an unsung hero, unsung group, which is the Pengood team. They're on the call now. Those are this organization and members led by Mr. Clyde Penn led the efforts behind the scenes, generated the emails, many emails for some of you all. But long story short, it was for, as Mr. Tony, making a difference in our community. And so I would like to take a small second to say thank you, Mr. Clyde, and to your team for allowing me to work with you all to guide me through this this campaign. And again, thank you for everything that you've done, and your team. Please pass on my heartfelt thank you to your team for all that you've done. So I truly appreciate that. The final piece is to say thank you to a few people. There's many hundreds of folks that I can thank. But first, all of the campaign managers, all of the campaign folks that received the emails inside their units, inside their offices, that literally took the emails and ran with it and made things happen. Again, I cannot say more than 10 billion times thank you and how grateful I am for you. Miss Karen Rudolph, who could possibly be on the call today, knew this, but at the age of 16, all I wanted to do was make a difference in people's lives. And so I'm sitting here 25 plus years, maybe 30 years later, and I'm doing that at a different level. And so again, for all of the campaign managers, agency heads, thank you for allowing me to be a catalyst through this piece of the puzzle. And then again, U.S. Marshal Services, Miss Susan Parmalu, thank you again for all of your support, the countless hours in your car talking to me and Clyde about a story that you're going to tell. We want to thank you. Ms. Zulika, just met you several months ago. You are going to be a friend forever to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. Correa, thank you for your support. And again, thank you for wanting to support the efforts for the FEB. General Miller for the JBSA. Ma'am, if you're not on the call, some of her folks on the call, please knock on her door and say thank you for Marcus Forte, because without her and some of her efforts, the partnerships that we had with the Joint Base San Antonio and more than 300, 400 mission partners would have not happened. And then the unsung hero, Miss Karen Rudolph. She may not think that she did much, but she was the catalyst to get everything rolling for the JBSA enterprise. So long story short, as we close, it's not about you. It's not about me. It's about those charities. It's about those individuals out there who need our support, whether it's through the snowmageddon that we had in February of last year, the freeze that we had several weeks ago, the potential flood that could happen in years to come, and or the agencies that just need volunteering. It's up to us as federal agencies. It's up to us as federal employees, military, contractors, retirees. It's up to us to make a difference in our community. So with that being said, again, congratulations to all the winners. Thank you for joining us today. We look forward to next year's, and we continue to grow and succeed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful day. My pleasure.